In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a creeper farm and get all the gunpowder you need for flying and mining with TNT in Minecraft Java Edition 1.18 and above. Here in these two shulker boxes, I have all the materials you need. The cobbled deep slate is separated and we'll use this bottom portion for slabs. You'll need all these other items as well, and I've brought a boat, 138 scaffold, 5 buckets for water, and some extra items too. Find an ocean and row out until you're 128 blocks away from any land. A handy trick to tell if you're far enough away from land is to set your render distance to 8 blocks and make sure no land is visible. Find a kelp stalk that's growing up to the surface of the ocean or raise up a kelp stalk manually. Place a temporary block on top of or beside the kelp, then place all your scaffolding on this, all 138 of them, and climb up. While standing on the top scaffold, jump up to place a hopper below you, then run a line of 4 more hoppers into the back of it, 2 out to each side, and 4 more rows on each side until you have 25 hoppers, all pointing into one. Pillar up in the corner with 2 temporary blocks and create a 7x7 ring around the outside of the hoppers below. Now run a line of 7 more blocks out from each side of the ring, extending each side to 8 blocks long total. Then run a line of blocks around the outside connecting all the lines at the corners. Then fill in the entire platform. Now run a line of glass around the entire outside of this platform. Don't place corner blocks, instead place a temp block, place glass on 2 sides, then remove the temp block. At each corner, place 2 more glass on top and 3 gates in the corner and open them. Then dump a bucket of water on top of the corner gate. Create a water source on one side by placing 2 water buckets 1 space apart and refill your buckets from the middle block. Now repeat the gates and water fill on all 4 corners. Then fill from corner to corner along the sides until you have water flowing right up to the edges of the hole in the middle. Now place 2 temp blocks on the center hopper, 2 more on top of that, and a dispenser on top facing up. Place blocks and come out 7 blocks on each side of the dispenser, then connect the edges diagonally like this until you have a diamond shape. We need to reduce the spawning spaces to prevent spiders from spawning. Take out the block at each corner and the one to the left of it. Replace them both with glass. Do this on all 4 corners of the diamond. On each side you should have 5 blocks along the edge. Take out the center and replace it with glass. Now move to the dispenser in the middle, go up 1 block and to the left 2 blocks. Place a glass block here. Repeat this on each side of the dispenser until you have glass in this configuration. Then from each of these glass posts, you want to come out 3 blocks toward the nearest corner and place another glass block, and then do the same on the other nearest corner. Do this until you have this configuration. For all the glass you placed on top of the platform, raise those up by 1. Now place 2 temporary blocks on the dispenser. Place another dispenser on these facing up and create another platform at the level of the new dispenser, but substitute glass at the edges like we did before. You can also substitute glass where we place the columns just to make it easier to continue them upward. Leave a hole off the center block so you can drop to the previous platform and place trapdoors on the underside of every solid roof block. Also, take out the center temp blocks and point an observer facing the dispenser above. Then pillar back up to the 2nd level on temp blocks and repeat the process to finish that level and 3 more levels above that. On the 6th level, pillar up on the dispenser 2 blocks and place a dropper in the center instead, then run bottom half slabs out 14 blocks from each side of the dispenser. Then draw straight lines outward from each side of the ending slab and connect them at the corners. Fill in the entire platform. Don't forget to place your trapdoors on the underside of the slab roof. The dispenser should be sticking up above the slabs like this. Place top half slabs 7 blocks away from the dropper. Then run another line of top slabs back to the dropper, another beside it, and then 7 more in this direction, and 7 more back to the dropper. At this end, place another top half slab on the right side of the end, place a lever on it, a comparator on this one, set it to comparison mode, and then 13 repeaters all going this way, all set on full delay. When you get to the end, place 2 redstone dust, then head the other way with 13 more repeaters, also on full delay. At the end, place a redstone dust here. Set up an AFK spot 24 blocks above the redstone. You'll see my feet here are at Y246. Drop back to the roof and dig down through your temp blocks, completing each level and placing water buckets in each dispenser as you go, and cover the hoppers with 25 soul campfires. Place a collection chest below the main hopper, then AFK for an hour. Okay, let's fly down and see how much I got. Oh, there's an arrow. Is it gonna explode? Okay, let's check again. Yeah, not sure how an arrow got in here, but this is almost 5 stacks of gunpowder in just an hour. Going AFK overnight could yield up to 2,392 gunpowder, or over 37 stacks. I'd like to acknowledge that research provided by Nembon in his simple mob farm video greatly aided in the design of this farm. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, and thank you for watching.